Hi, I'm back to make my main dish for my Mexican dinner. For my Mexican dinner, I'm having salad with my special dressing, which is Italian dressing with dried tomatoes, really, but everything is eclectic too. So I'm going to have chili burritos on spinach chapati, brown rice, and corn, and for dessert we'll have pan cookies. So now I will make the chili. It's really a 5-minute chili. It is so easy, and it tastes like it took you, I don't know, what do they do in Texas all day? So this is what I do. I like to cut the mushrooms for the chili in quarters. These have been washed previously. So just like that. See how they are? Nice, because it's very meaty. And this chili, it does not have meat in it. So here, we've cut off the stems and just quarters. Okay, these are clean mushrooms, cut in quarters. I did these before, so there's quarters, the mushrooms, and 1 onion. Red onion is supposed to be more nutritious, so I have a red onion. And that's it. This is really all that you will have to do for cooking. I take this and put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and when the onions and the mushrooms are soft, my chili is done. Then you'll see how I assemble everything. I'm just going to put this in the microwave. I'm waiting for my mushrooms and onions. 5 minutes. They're done. So here they are, all cooked. The mushrooms and onions are cooked. And now all you do is assemble things. I have here a can of, I guess I could use this strainer, a can of kidney beans, red kidney beans. Now, to even make this more affordable, if you have time, you could buy beans and soak them, which that's really cheap. But still, beans are pretty cheap. It's $1 a can for organic beans. It's pretty reasonable. Here is 1 can, and I'll do another can, taking off the, this doesn't have that much sodium in it. These are organic beans, and they really are not too bad with the sodium. But I still rinse everything off. Okay, so that's 2. And now, this is the greatest. This is the special ingredient. I call this my hamburger. It looks just like hamburger, but it doesn't have all that really bad grease of the saturated fats of animal fat. So I use it like I used to use hamburger. That's what I changed my recipes. I would make this with real hamburger meat. And even though I would ask my butcher to make it lean, how lean could it be? But this is really lean because it's made out of soy. It's textured vegetable protein. It's high in protein. It doesn't have the saturated fats, and it tastes just like meat. I'm sure my guests will not know the difference. Most of it, my guests never do. They say, oh, is this meat? So we have our 2 pounds of meat. It's not really 2 pounds because nowadays the pound is 12 ounces. Pound of coffee is 12 ounces. Pound of meat is 12 ounces. The same thing goes for this. And then all I do is add a jar of no salt marinara sauce. This has so much seasoning in it, you really don't need salt. There is definitely salt in the textured vegetable protein. So you just mix it up. That's it. Now, the only other thing that I do to give it the fat flavor, I put in good fat, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. This makes it really taste like we like it, really nice and fatty. But this is the good fat. And here is my chili powder. And that you could do what you like. You could put in 2 tablespoons. You could put in 3, you could put in 4. But I have company and I know exactly what they're going to like, so I'm going to make it medium. 2, 3, I'm putting in 4. That's kind of medium. So basically, that's it. That took 5 minutes and maybe 2 minutes to mix it up. And you really have a lot of chili here. It goes a long way. This is great for a crowd. Really great for a crowd. And it's really cost effective. because you're leaving out the middleman, the packaging. You're making it yourself, and it's fast. So that's it. The chili is done, and all I have to do now is heat it. This also is very flexible. You could heat it in the microwave. That'll take you, 10 minutes. If you want to go out for a walk for 2 hours, you could put it on a 200-degree oven for 2 hours, and just until it's hot. And the more you heat it, the better it tastes. Beans lend themselves to long cooking, so the more you cook it, the better it is. This one is very thick because I'm going to make a chapati out of it. I'm going to put the chapati, I will put this in the chapati and make a burrito out of it. So I'll be right back to show you how I construct this to make this a burrito. Hi, I'm going to construct the burrito now and the entire plate. So I just love these spinach burritos. I really get them for the color, but you have to be very careful. Read the ingredients because sometimes the chapatis will have hydrogenated oils in them. That's my corn is ready. So I will first put about 1/2 cup of my chili made with the textured vegetable protein that I got at Shaw's. It's very easy to get all these ingredients. And no fancy things, just fold it up. That's done. The burrito is done. Now I will take my corn out. This is frozen corn that I thawed, and you can stick it even frozen in the microwave. If it's frozen, it might take you 10 minutes. This is thawed, so it took about 5 minutes to heat up. And I will just use my one handy dandy measuring cup and have 1/2 cup of corn. And I have cooked this rice. This is cooked brown rice. I cooked this beforehand in the microwave in another bowl. What I do is I put a little extra water in, and instead of cleaning a pot, it's very easy to clean the bowl. So I put about an extra cup of water in and cook it according to the directions on the box. And then 1/2 of a cup of good carbs. This is whole grain brown rice. And Hank loves on his burrito, he loves salsa. I have a lot of recipes of salsa in my book, but I happened to come across this at Shaw's Supermarket in Lynn, and it's delicious. It's organic, and it's a medium salsa, so I'll just put some on top. Here is the finished dish, which is a burrito on spinach, chapati, organic corn, and organic brown rice. So I'm going to make room on my counter, because I just work from this little counter, and I'm going to prepare my dessert, which will be pan cookies. I'll be right back.
For more information or to purchase the book Something Healthy to Eat, go to www.healthytoeat.com.